You're here for the pack opening, aren't you, you dirty fuck? Don't worry, I know what you want. Here's the bookmark. You're welcome. But for the people who ignored that, this is going to be a full overview of the Prime Ben series packs that came out. Ben series? Ben Simmons packs that came out. Oh my god, I fucked up. No! Today, I am going to be doing a complete overview of the Prime Series Ben Simmons packs that came out today. Overall, a lot of crazy things. So basically, Allen Iverson and Ben Simmons are both Galaxy Opals. So 2 Galaxy Opals for the first time in a Prime Series, as well as a Pink Diamond Andre Igudala, Diamond Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, a Celtics Amethyst Aron Baynes, I love that so much, and a Ruby Thon Maker. Overall, some pretty good cards, especially I believe that Mahmoud. I have not played with him yet, but he looks really, really nice, and I know what he's like. I definitely know what he's like. He is a knockdown shooter. Already done a few gameplays on some of the players here. You guys will have to wait for that coming out all tomorrow, but today we are doing a little overview of all the cards, as well as a pack opening, which I mentioned at the start. But if you're still here, thank you very much. And if you guys manage to stick around after the pack opening, I got a few locker codes that I'm going to open too, just for you guys to see what I get. If you haven't already put them in, that's there for you as well. But I am not going to continue dawdling. You guys want to hear about what I think on these cards. I think personally, this is a really, really good set of cards for sure, especially the fact that we have 2 Galaxy Opals. Ben Simmons goes for an absolute crap ton, and he's the first Evo Galaxy Opal that I think has been in the game ever, let alone being in the Prime Series packs. You have to get this card in order to complete the Prime Collection Series 2. I already have the other 3. Now I need this one, and it's going to take me forever to get it. So I am going to have to put in a shift if I want to get him with MT, or I have to get lucky enough to pull them in the pack opening. But I'm going to check their stats right now. First off, we have this Allen Iverson. And I feel bad for the people who are only getting 152,000 for this Allen Iverson, because it was going for 200 like not even 2 hours ago. So overall, 6 foot, 160 pounds, 165 pounds, and 99 overall on both ends. I have done a gameplay on this card, so this is one you will be seeing tomorrow, and I'll give you a little snippet basically. So as you can see, major stats here: 99 driving layup, 97 3-point, 98 mid-range, 99 close shot, 98 draw foul, 90 driving dunk, which is actually really, really helpful and really nice, 99 ball handle, 97 pass IQ, 96 pass accuracy. He is very fast with the ball. He does a lot of great things. That his defense makes him seem a lot taller than 6 foot. He's able to stay in front of taller defenders, which is really, really helpful for a card like this, which is only 6 foot. He really, really needs it. And of course, he's got 99 on speed with ball acceleration, as well as vertical, meaning his dunks are even crazier, as well as a 98 lateral quickness and a 97 hustle. This card is very, very nice, but the reason he's going down, in my opinion, is because of his shot release. His shot release has so little of a green window, it's impossible to find it. I can't find it when I was playing. I couldn't find it as well as I would have liked to when I was playing. But we're going to go over to his badges. He has 41 Hall of Fame badges, which is a lot. I haven't done a gameplay on a card with 40 plus Hall of Fame badges. Very close to it. Like, I think just recently I did one with a 36 Hall of Fame badge. I think that one is, I don't think it's Andre Igudala. I think it is Bradley Beal, the one that came out before this video. This one has 40 plus with catch and shoot, volume shooter, floor general, difficult shots, acrobat, teardropper, relentless finisher, tireless shooter, ankle breaker, slippery off ball. He has range extender and dimer and pickpocket and pick dodger and clamps and hard crusher and quick draw. When I was going through this card before, I got scared that he didn't have Hall of Fame quick draw. I'm like, he has 41 Hall of Fame badges, but not Hall of Fame quick draw. That would have been crazy, but I'm just going to quickly keep going down through here. Overall, I do like the card. I think there's a lot of pluses to him, but his short release doesn't make me want to keep him on my team, and I think that's the reason he's going down so quickly. If the cards were to completely crash, this would be the first one to hit the buy now. I believe this one isn't really worth going over 100k, if I'm being completely honest. It's a bit disappointing, but the card overall, it's just not, it doesn't make up for the fact that he can't shoot well enough. He really can't. Now, I'm going to skip this Ben Simmons, and I'm going to come back to him later. But next, we're going to go to the Andre Igudala. Now, this card is just a hell of a lot of fun. I love using this card. 93 3-pointer, as well as 96 driving layup. He's got some alright post moves. He's got 94 draw foul, 97 close shot, 88 mid-range, 98 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, which is very, very good, at least, knowing that he can speed boost just. His defense is so good. I don't understand how his overall says only 95 defensive overall, because in-game, he is unbelievably ridiculous. ridiculous when it comes to defense. 90 block, 98 steal, 98 perimeter defense, 90 interior defense. He has what I like to call the Marcus Smart defense, meaning he can guard 1 through 5. Hence why he's placed at power forward. I don't know how he managed to get himself a power forward position, but he's there. Speed 94, speed with ball at 90, acceleration 94, vertical 98, lateral quickness 98, stamina 98, strength 82, 95 hustle, and overall, just a really solid card. A very solid card. Not worth 50k. Don't get me wrong. I don't believe he's worth 50k because his jump shot is so hard to get. I do not believe he's worth 50k. If he was to go down to maybe 30 or 25, that'd probably be more worth it getting him. This card has 30 badges as well. He does have catch and shoot. He has slippery up ball, difficult shots, acrobat, green machine, relentless finisher, flexible release, clutch shooter, quick first step, downhill, showtime, dimer, pickpocket, pick dodger, chase down artist, clamps, defensive leader, heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator, lightning reflexes, off ball pace, pogo stick, post move lockdown, tailless defender, trapper, consistent finisher, contact finisher, pro touch, and fast break finisher. Overall, I really do like the card. I've loved Andre Iguodala cards since last year. The card is it's just a card to have fun with, and I love cards that you can just enjoy playing with, not have to try and sweat with, and that was pretty much this card. He played amazing defense on all players. His quick draw, range extender, and corner specialist and all that are in the gold, which is kind of why I don't necessarily consider him a permanent player on my team, nor a comp player, because he does have those badges in the gold, and I think to get to comp, or at least make it to my squad, you need to have those badges in Hall of Fame, because it just makes shooting a bit easier, especially quick draw. Quick draw makes shots really, really easy, in my opinion at least. Overall, I really, really, really like this card just to have some fun with. Now we're going to cards that I'm not so in common with, I'm not too sure about, but they are very cheap, and diamonds at the moment are where you find the budget ballers, hence why I think this one for sure is, this is the first time I've checked it, 97 3-point shot, mid-range shot, 92 close shot and draw foul, he's got a 94 driving lap, his post moves were 30 and his post hooks are 25, but for some reason his post fade is an 81, righto, that, I guess that, go off, I don't know what's happening. Driving dunk is an 80, 95 ball handle as well, which is really, really good. He's got a 87 steal and 89 perimeter defense, 95 speed with ball and acceleration, 92 vertical, 52 strength, 98 stamina, 90 lateral quickness, and the rest really doesn't matter. But this card definitely has potential to be a budget baller, a knockdown shooter. For sure. Ball handles are 95 as well, so he can create his own shots. It'll be sick if you can't afford something like an Andre Iguodala or one of those Galaxy Opals, but you need a card that plays like him. This Mahmoud could be that player. 21 Hall of Fame badges, 21 gold badges. Hall of Fame badges including catch and shoot, corner specialist, volume shoot, acrobat, teardropper, floor general, ankle breaker, tireless shooter, slippery off ball, dimer, range extender, and quick draw, green machine. Those badges that I need in my players, this one would make it over Andre Iguodala, I think, if we were talking about pure comp. But Andre Iguodala, just, I'd pick him up just for fun, man. He's got Hall of Fame, Deadeye, clutch shooter, consistent finisher, contact finisher, quick first step, giant slap, pro touch, and slithery finisher. So, a lot of really, really nice badges here. However, his clamps is gold, which is probably something you need to look out for, because clamps is almost necessary to be Hall of Fame nowadays. Otherwise, he does get kind of beat on that defensive end. But overall, just a really nice looking card. 6'1", so he's taller than the Allen Iverson, who's a Galaxy Opal. But honestly, it depends on how you feel about this card, about whether you decide to pick him up for your squad or not. I think he'd be good for a lot of budget ballers, especially on things like triple threat, where most of the shots you may want to put up are those 3-point shots. This card would be a lot of fun to use. Now we're going to big boy Aron Baynes. I'm going to quickly gloss over him because I don't think there's much to him. 92 offensive, 90 defensive, 6'10", so he's really nice. He has a 93 3-pointer as well, which is actually really, really cool. This card looks like a troll card. You'd think it's a troll card, and I think it's just Aron Baynes' reputation. I'm going to quickly squiz through all this because there's not really much to see. Defense is unfortunately looking pretty disappointing for a center. I don't know. It may just be me, but the card doesn't look that good for a center, at least nowadays, in order to be a budget baller. Speed, he's quite a slow card, unfortunately. Has only 14 Hall of Fame badges, but catch and shoot at least is one of them, as well as flexible release and green machine, but it does not look like he has that in the gold. He doesn't look like he has it. Oh, he does. Yeah, he has it at least, but he doesn't have it in the Hall of Fame, which is a bit annoying, but overall, what can you do? It is an amethyst card. You can't really stress too much. And finally, we have Thon Maker. Now, this card, I know in part, has actually been a budget baller favorite, for sure. This card has been a very big budget baller favorite. 7 foot, 90 offensive, 82 defensive. That always scares me. I hate it when cards don't have anything at least 90. It does scare me, but he has an 85 3-point shot, 85 mid-range, 90 driving layup, 80. He's got some decent post moves, decent driving and standing dunk stats. Ball handles just one off 86, but I think you could survive off that. He's got somewhat decent defense. Oh, again, I don't really like that his defense isn't as good. He's got 77 speed with ball and acceleration, as well as 82 vertical. Lateral quickness isn't that good either. Honestly, off first glance, this card doesn't look too great. I'm not really liking the look of it, but honestly, budget ballers come from the biggest surprises, and I think this Thon Maker could definitely be one. A lot of people like to say that Thon Maker could be a budget baller or is a budget baller favorite. I know in the past that he's been used a lot as a budget baller, but I'm just not sure off my first look whether he belongs as a top tier budget baller. I think you can find better ones like that Mahmoud, man. That Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. You could just whip in Andrea Bargnani. I think that's a budget baller that usually does well at the moment. It has pretty much the same kind of play style as Thon Maker, so I'm not really too stressed about this one. Oh, I almost forgot. Our big boy. I almost forgot the main card for the entire collection. Ben Simmons. Oh, 806k, and it's been a pretty long while since these cards came out. Now, he is an evolution card. And as you can see off the rip, 98 driving layup, 92 post fade, 92 post hook, 84 post moves, 98 draw foul and close shot, and 94 mid range, and a 77 3-point shot. And that will change it. We'll get into that in a sec. 84 free throw, 90 standing dunk, 97 driving dunk, 92 ball handle, 89 block, 97 steal, 95 perimeter defense, 84 interior defense, good rebounding stats, 97 speed, 94 speed with ball, 97 acceleration, 98 vertical, 88 strength, 98 stamina, 97 hustle, 95 lateral quickness, and the other stats don't matter. All that at 6'10". Now this card, it has a little something special with it, and I'm going to get into the badges in a sec. But if you guys didn't already know, when you hit 353 pointers made with this Ben Simmons, that 3-point shot goes from a 77 to a 90. And honestly, that's a bit scary. Just a little bit. I don't want to have to deal with a 93-point shooting Ben Simmons this early in the year, but 35 Hall of Fame badges, that goes up when he evolves, and I believe that goes up with the bronze badges. And I'm going to check those very quickly, because those bronze badges are very important. All these go up, I believe. All these bronze badges. And it's very, very scary. That range extender goes to a Hall of Fame. I believe catch and shoot goes to a Hall of Fame. I don't know the specifics, but he already has gold quick draw, and he has the bronze range extender. But it's when he evolves is when he gets the scariest. And so I'm not looking forward to Hall of Fame range extender Ben Simmons. It's not going to be fun, but the Hall of Fame badges he has already: floor general, hot zone hunter, difficult shots, acrobat, ray machine, relentless finisher, flexible release, unpluckable, stop and go, space creator, quick first step, needle threader, downhill, dimer, pickpocket, pick dodger, chase down artist, bailout, clamps, defensive leader, heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator, slithery finisher, showtime, off-ball pest, pro touch, pogo stick, fast break finisher, tireless defender, trapper, fancy footwork, assistant finisher, contact finisher, and cross key scorer. Just a lot to take in with this card. The fact he's an Evo, the fact he can shoot threes, the fact he's so tall, the fact he's a point guard, just so many things come to your head when you see this card. And if we can pull him in this pack opening, I'll go ecstatic. I'll lose my shit. I will not be able to contain myself. We have seen all the cards. Let's get to that pack opening. I cannot lie. This is going to be very, very exciting. I hope we can pull something good. I really hope. But again, as I've said in previous overview videos, I don't go in expecting much. I really don't. Because if I do, I'll just let myself down. It's already been 14 hours since these packs came out, and Ben Simmons is already 800k. So I don't think you understand how excited I am to pull these packs in hopes of getting this card. Oh man. This is going to be tough. Let's go. Let's just get into these packs. I can't even. I don't even want to really open these packs, but I know it's for content. I know it's to keep you guys entertained, and a lot of you guys like me when I do these mini pack openings, and I'll happily keep going with them. If you guys want to keep watching these videos, keep liking them, all that stuff, because the previous 2 that I've done have been really, really good. This is actually the most I've done in a mini pack opening kind of video, or a mini pack opening part of this kind of video. But I can't lie to you, every single time I do it, it scares me, and I almost get disappointed in doing it, because I save that MT all day, knowing that eventually it's all going. It's all going back into 2K's pocket, all that hard work I put in to get these damn packs opened. Oh, and not only that, but 2K's been banning people who snipe, which is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Because one, it's probably the main part in most people who play this game without paying money. And two, there's been 2K developers, 2K people who work on 2K who do snipe. Like Robbie, Two Brothers Gaming is the one person that you think of when you think of someone who snipes, and it really doesn't put a good look on 2K, knowing that they're going around telling everyone it's a bannable offense, and here we are doing. Oh! That is really, really good to see. That's the best pull we've had in one of these videos so far. Just pray to God that it isn't a prime, or sorry, it is a prime, and it's not one of those dumb players. It's Andre Igudala. It is one of the prime players. That is what we like to see. We didn't want the current series 2 player. That's what I was trying to spit out. We don't want any current series 2 players. We want one of these players, a prime series player. So Andre Igudala off the rip, really, really good. Like to see that. We actually got a good card. However, that's probably taken up all our luck, and now we have no chance at getting any Galaxy Opals. Beautiful stuff. Love to see it. You really do. Now, I can't wait for more bronze players. Oh, I love bronze players. One thing that's annoyed me throughout the entire year for 2K is that whenever I pull a card that has an animation on it, it actually slows down my PS4. So there's literal input delay on the main menu screen. Don't ask me how that happens. I think it's just how weak the PS4 has become with all the updated games that come out from 2K. But man, how sad is that? That a PS4 can't handle 2K's animation system just for pull and open a card. As you got a ruby there. I'm not really stressed too much as we get the Thon Maker that we actually reviewed before. Nice. But more prime cards is always fine. We always like more prime cards. The fact that a PS4 can't handle just an offline animation in 2K's game is, I don't know whether it's embarrassing or not. On their part, at least. I think it's more embarrassing. Oh. Wait, what is that? What the hell? We bought 2! I almost shit myself. I'm not going to lie. We gotta go through the amethyst first, as I was talking about it. Jeez. We got Trae Young. I get Trae Young a lot, but it means we get Diamond Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, which is not bad. He looks like a pretty decent budget baller card. He goes for 7K, so I'm not going to bother selling him back. But the card overall looks like a lot of fun. It does look like a lot of... That's Mahmoud, isn't he? He plays for the Nuggets. Yeah, he plays for the Nuggets. Okay. I got very scared. I'm like, Nikola Jokic? Please don't say it's Nikola Jokic. But Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, as we were talking about before, we've actually put a lot of gem cards in this pack opening. This is the first time that I've done a pack opening like this. And we pulled a bunch of gem cards. I saw 2, though, that weren't flipping over. I'm like, oh, come on. One of them has to be a Galaxy Opal, but... You know what? I can't stress too much because we don't go into these expecting anything, do we? We don't, because the minute we do, it all goes to shit. Much like as we're seeing right here, as we pull a Steven Adams. Thanks, 2K. Love your work. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with how this pack opening is going so far. I'm not gonna lie. I think we definitely haven't profited. I'll tell you that for sure. But I really don't care. Just the experience of pulling a pink diamond, diamonds, all that stuff. It's just a lot of fun. I like pulling packs. It's definitely something that kind of I get to talk a lot more. I definitely don't have to single-handedly focus on gameplay. I feel like I can show more personality. And as I've said multiple times before, I love videos where I can show a lot more personality. Because videos where you sit still and kind of go through the routine definitely become a lot more stale. And a lot of people won't necessarily like watching those videos, at least consistently. Sometimes you'll have gameplays like my Robert Pack gameplay. That was a pure budget baller gameplay and nostalgia. But because I had a lot more personality put into that kind of video, the video banged. The video did really well for a channel like mine. I'm not honestly surprised. I'm honestly not surprised. The video, I think, was really, really good. I enjoyed making the video, and I'm glad that it actually had a good outcome. I really am glad that the outcome was positive, because I feel like videos where if I were to make one on an old card that didn't come out, you guys would be able to tell there'd be no point for me uploading a video like that. And so there'll be gameplays where I post like the one that I did on Bradley Beal, which is, I'm not saying gameplays are completely off the table and are horrific, because they're not. They're really not. That's why I brought up the Amethyst Robert Pack gameplay, because the gameplays can be a lot more fun. They can be enjoyable. It's just, it depends on what the player is, how the person is doing the gameplay and how they're feeling, and whether the card honestly is relevant. Sometimes it's all about how relevant the card is. Say if I was still grinding out Triple Threat offline, and I just got Dominique Wilkins. If you were to do a gameplay on Dominique Wilkins right now, there'd be no point. There'd be no point watching that video. There really wouldn't. And so I'm just looking for things that are relevant and I enjoy doing. Hence why Robert Pack did so well. I enjoyed making that video, and the card was pretty relevant. It was a Amethyst budget bowler that had been in previous games and was dominant in previous games, and I loved the card. What could go wrong with a gameplay like that? And as you could see, the gameplay banged. The gameplay did really, really well. I've just been talking my ass off the entire time. We're just about to come up to the end of this. Man, we really fell off all of a sudden. But it seems I'll probably be able to open 2 more packs. I'm going to sell a few shoes so I can actually afford one last pack. I think it's possible. Oh, far out. That would have been so nice if that was oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. We didn't get Aron Baynes, man. Oh, I wanted Aron Baynes. Oh, I wanted the Aron Baynes. Except we get Nikola Jokic. Oh, man. I mean, to be fair, I could just play like a couple games and I'll get him. We're being completely honest. But it would have been nice to get him on camera. It would have been very nice. But overall, man, the opening hasn't been bad. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it at least. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I don't want to be rambling just for you guys to go, this was shit. We have got enough for one last pack. Let's open this one up. Just sold a few shoes. Probably won't get anything from it, but I like opening packs and I am an addict. So at the end of the day, who is the real loser? We get a Ruby Klay Thompson, which honestly isn't actually that bad. It's not a bad player. But unfortunately not able to pull a Galaxy Apple. We did pull a Pink Diamond, which was actually quite nice. And we pulled a bunch of different gems. Much better than a lot of other pack openings. That is for sure. Unfortunately no Galaxy Opal, but Galaxy Opals are just so hard to get. I don't go into any pack opening expecting a Galaxy Opal. So I've come out actually really, really happy. I'm really happy with what I've pulled. And I think getting that mindset for pack openings is really good. I enjoy having mindsets where I go, you know what? As long as I get something, at least a good gem card, I'm happy because I don't go in expecting the best. I really don't. And here we are with the token locker code. This locker code came out today along with the reward market token cards, so we can pull some potential high token counts and use that towards the cards that were released today in the token reward market. And so I think it's a pretty safe locker code, makes sense. And you know what? A lot of people could use tokens. A lot of people are pushing towards those Galaxy Apple cards. You definitely want to get those cards for sure. Zach LaVine looks nuts. Tim Duncan looks nuts. I can't remember the other one. Bradley Beal, I've already mentioned, looks nuts. I mentioned him earlier in the video. Ooh, this one looks very nice. 30 tokens right there. Bang, let's go. We're going straight down. I said we're going straight down. It is stuck in. It is stuck in the triangle. Get it out. Someone help it. Get it out. Ah, there we are. We're going down now. Come on. I want some of those tokens from that spinny board too. No, watch it. We're not getting any tokens from the spinny board, but it looks like we're going to get 30. Never mind, we're going straight past it all. We don't actually want any of it according to 2K. We're going straight towards another little 2 tokens. Alright, no, miss those 5 tokens. You give me 5 tokens, I swear to God, 2K. We're going to have some problems. Oh my God, stop trying to give me 5 tokens that badly. I know you want to screw me over. I know you do, but 30 tokens is not that bad, 2K. It really isn't. Yes, push to the left, far left, far left. More tokens would be sick too. We're getting 2. More 2s. Getting a lot of 2s. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, keep going to the left, keep going to the left, keep going to the left, keep going to the left. Come on, you are so close. Stay there. Oh my fuck. 2K really doesn't want to see me get 30 tokens. Unbelievable. I'm sick and tired of this shit, man. How do I get 5 tokens after being that close that many times? Really? At least we got lucky that we had got a lot of those 2 tokens in between all of that, man. 17 tokens in total. It's not terrible, but for other people who may have missed all of those little spinny boards with the tokens on it, and for them to only get 5 would have been murder. That would have been horrific, but we walk away with 17 tokens. We should be walking away with 42, if we're being completely honest. What can you do, man? It's 2K. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did. A lot of high ups, a lot of low lows, but overall, a really, really fun video to make. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below any video ideas, suggestions, and constructive criticism, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're on a road to 400 subscribers, trying to hit it before the end of the month, and if we can do that, that'd be awesome. If not, I'll just keep pushing. I'll keep pushing for the entire year and try and see how far we can go. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.